Hello. I did not do this reading for the week yesterday because of the reading itself. I cast it yesterday, and then I decided to take it to heart. This week's reading is hexagram 20, which is listen like a whale. If you see, it has some yang lines resting atop some yin lines, which is about right for this time of year. Things are just starting to emerge, coming out of the soil. The soil is just waking up in the northern hemisphere. Soil is just going to sleep in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, yesterday I had to sit with, do I have the courage to be inconsistent? I think when I decided I was going to do these, I was like, okay, well, the most important thing is to be consistent. But I like to always check in with myself. Is this right in this moment? Is this what's emerging from this moment? And that has really, that necklace of moments has always turned out to be right. So yeah, yesterday's lesson was about really taking things in and really honoring the end of winter, saying goodbye to winter. And this winter has been so incredibly rich and internal and quiet and still. And a time of, I don't know, in the winters when you tend to prune apple trees. I'm a gardener too, so they're the ecological embodiment of my practice comes very, very easily to me. And in winter is when you prune apple trees and you can really see the shape of the tree. And I feel like my winter was a lot like that, like getting to see the real shape of myself, getting to see the bones of my tone, in a sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does to me. So this week's hexagram is listen like a whale. It's wind over the earth. And the wind over the earth is obviously very pervasive, and the wind reaches everywhere and embraces everything. And we can make wind with our very own hands. We have that power. We are part of the wind, not separate from it. As it embraces us, so we emerge from it. So this is, this also brought up some of my notes on here. One thing I love about publishing on Amazon is I can go in and change this book at any time as needed. And the Sanskrit, the word upekkha, which is usually translated as equanimity, it means to look over. And in some sense, if you look at the lines of this hexagram, it looks something like a tower to get a wide view. And this hexagram is about equanimity from that sense, but it's a very embodied, spacious equanimity. It's not a forced calm. It's not about controlling thoughts or anything else. It's about being permeable to that wide view and the wind at the top of the tower, and understanding that you are shaping the wind as the wind is shaping you. Hexagram 20, listen like a whale. A whale surfaces from source and dives again, listening with her whole body. Water carries sound for miles. A whale is engulfed by sound, the songs of her kin on her skin. Listen like that. Guan, the original name of this hexagram, is the same as the first name of Guan Yin, the Bodhisattva. Guan is her perception of the cries of the world. It's not all she perceives, but it's what requires her compassionate action. Her actions are how her perception is made visible, like wind on water. This perception is the start of a fruitful spiritual journey. The next right step emerges like the tides. Don't pretend to have a 5-year plan. Feel the current, follow its direction. There is a sense of scope and scale, but details remain absent. Slow. What are you devoted to? Vows are taken as a compass, not goals, vows. Cultivate receptivity in the field where you normally grow ambition. These are not your goals. This is not your mission. This is not your purpose. This is you embodying a compass. Don't pretend to know the destination. From devotion, actions emerge, character deepens. Trust this. Seek not what the masters taught, seek what they sought. Jesus wasn't a Christian, Buddha wasn't a Buddhist. They were perpetual pilgrims, unmoving, being moved. You will have to make sacrifices now, offerings that nourish the divine in you. Offer a thank you gift to the world. What is it? Ablutions are the purification that take place before a ritual, the careful cleansing of one's body and mind to receive and be received by what's sacred. Wash everything unnecessary from your body, heart, and mind. Defend nothing. Absorb water. Use soap. Get into every hidden fold. Wash off the dust from the old road. Good time of year for that. Steep in the water. Notice what is left behind. So many preferences. Are you prepared to let them go? Where is this release in your body? Notice as it goes down the drain. Let it. Have you ever been in body temperature water with someone you love and lost the sense of where one skin begins and the other ends? Open like that now. Feel the simplicity of union, the sacrifice of separateness in favor of permeability. Skin and reality are permeable membranes. Notice the shift in perception that water so effortlessly provides. Wind, too. Oh, well, fire, too, for that matter, and earth, all the elements. They all offer a shift in perception. That's why they're the seeds of each hexagram. The elements come together with us in this moment for a particular energetic snapshot of this moment. That's all a hexagram is. A whale is always clean, swimming in the source of at-one-ment or atonement, of ablutions and nourishment all at once. This is her home. A whale can't forget the womb. She lives there. She surfaces from source and dives again, listening with her whole body. Water carries sound for miles. A whale is engulfed by sound, always buoyant, always held, always listening. What do you hear? Dissolve into listening. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. After your ablutions, make a procession to the altar at the top of the hill. You can both see and be seen here. What do the clouds see when they take you in? Who does the sun touch? You are the offering. Just an ordinary offering of ordinary you, ordinary me, ordinary day, ordinary wind, ordinary joy. The reel that I did today was about have the courage to be ordinary. Special is separate, and we're not that. We're not separate from each other, from the wind, from the sun, from the moon, from all of it. We're being fed by it and feeding it all the time. So yeah, yesterday was for me to just take that moment to listen like a whale, take it all in, the end of winter and the beginning of spring. Rolling with the seasons brings a lot of ease. If you would like some support in releasing yourself from specialness, from blame, from resentment, from projections, from all of the things that clog your pipe, I've come to think of myself as a plumber. Unclogging pipes. If you would like some support in that, come to my website, rayhance.com. If not, I'll see you on Friday for the weekend reading. I like that we have a nice, clear, simple one this week. Listen like a whale with your whole body.